Yeah, hi, it's Keith. Still in Warsaw, and guess what? It's raining. It stopped snowing. It's raining. Listen, we talk about battery storage because everything is all about battery storage nowadays. I've shown this many times on the Power Hub, but one of the things that people need to understand, it's not all about price. Price, of course, is important, but there is a huge difference on the sort of Power Hub type product. We've always gone for low density. Low density means if you look at the batteries are spaced. You know, if you have a problem, you can remove a battery. One of the bigger problems is, and you see here at the show, there's many people go for high density. You cram as much power in the smallest possible space possible. But you know, the batteries, for goodness sake, they are batteries. And guess what? Batteries do fail. You get a problem maybe in your mobile phone, you get a problem in your laptop, you get a problem in your car. You know, you occasionally change your car battery. You know, if you're going to buy a Rolls Royce, batteries do have a problem. So we look on this, we go for low density, not super high density batteries. The beauty of this is it's serviceable. It's not a single point sale. You don't just sell it once and never see it again. It's like buying a car that's got the bonnet welded shut. You also have the brake between the points. If you have a problem, there's a fire brake. We've obviously put all the fire. Every single battery has its own built-in extinguisher system, but it's safe and it's serviceable. You're selling the product. You've got, as an installer, you've got to service it for 20 years. You know, if you put in some high-density battery and that battery fails, a cell fails deep inside one of the units, and then they're using the buzzword now is liquid cooling, water cooling. You know, I always say I'm an old school electrical engineer, and in my mind, we always kept water away from electric. These got high voltages, 1,000-volt line, DC. Do you really want to put lots of pipes of water running through it and keeping it cool? And if a battery fails, if one cell in that thing fails, what do? You need to get a plumber. You need to unplumb it. You'll need to get a crane to be able to, because some of these battery packs are very heavy. You know, these little ones weigh 50 kilo. You talk about big ones, maybe weigh 1 metric ton, maybe 2 ton, 3 ton, depending on the density, depending on the price. The cheaper the price, the higher the density. You've got a problem, you've got to remove it. So you need to get your crane on site, or you may have to get the whole thing on site. You've got to dismantle it. It is absolutely, it's not easy. You know, I talked to one guy, I was talking to a guy in China, a factory, and I said to him, how do you service your high density batteries? And he said to me, he goes, it's a good question. He said, I've wondered that myself, how people service it. And this is coming from a manufacturer. So low density, you know, we don't use water, we use air cooled. It works fine. It's absolutely perfect for most environments. So, you know, if you're serious about wanting a product, and also, you know, one thing about Sunsynk is we've got installations. These things, we've got them in the field, operating, working, functioning. We've got the best EMS, and we'll do another video, we'll do a trainer video about the amazing features of our EMS. But, you know, seriously consider, if you're going to look for it, ask the question, is it low density or is it high density? Because if you want something that's going to last you and is going to be serviceable, and if you have a problem, remember as an installer, if a problem comes, what are you going to do? Are you going to sell it and disappear? Are you going to go bankrupt? But if you want to be in for the long term and you want to support your customer, really support your customer, and don't let your customer be stuck with something that they're going to have to scrap, then look at Sunsynk, because we have an amazing solution. Thanks for following us. And maybe come over to Warsaw. And it's raining here, as I said before. Cheers.